Yeah, welcome back. Welcome to the channel. I'm back again at the same place, different time, my dear friends and family. I hope you are doing well. God bless and God keep you and make his face to shine upon you. This is the preview. Chelsea. This is Arsenal at Stamford Bridge tomorrow, right? Today's Saturday. First, who is in the game today? Liverpool is doing fantastic this season, and I think Liverpool, they're going to win the Premier League. I'm saying this too early, right? But right now they look like the team that they're very serious and go win the Premier League. So yeah, let's see what's going to happen. And one thing happen is if Liverpool still at the top of the table on Christmas Day and in January, it's going to look like they're going to go in the Premier League. But don't take Manchester City away. I know Manchester City are not doing well, but don't take them away. Don't take them away just yet. Remember, 3 points, I think. 3 points. Or 2 points, I think. So they're not that far. They're not far. They have lost 3 games for the first time under Pep Guardiola, if I remember. It's weird. But again, it's not surprising because they're saying they have lost lots of players, their injuries. But for me, I wanted to say, but they have lost a lot of players. But for me, when I look at Manchester City, that team that lost to Bournemouth, that team can win 6-7-0. Remember, they got those players, good players in there. So for me, again, when I think that, it's not an excuse for them not to win that game against Bournemouth. And then in the Champions League, they lost to Sporting. The manager, Man United manager, of course, he was at Sporting. That was his last game. This coming to Man United, and they just won against Pep Guardiola. So good stuff. Good stuff to Man United, I got to say. Very, very good stuff. So let's see what's gonna happen on our side. This is Arsenal at Stamford Bridge. It's always good at Stamford Bridge when we play Arsenal. It's always good. There's always this feeling of advantage, There's always this feeling of home advantage. Like, okay, we're going to do something up here. Okay, we're going to win the game. And I have confidence. I have to be honest. I have that confidence because Arsenal, they are not in a good position right now. I think I'm too close to the camera. Right there. There. Yeah. Arsenal, they're not that confident right now. And they are dropping their form. And it's not a surprise. We saw that 2 seasons ago. What is the word? They lost the title to Manchester City. They have been competing title season after season, but they are not winning it. And I don't think they're going to win it because their form is dropping down. And this is where I'm looking at Chelsea. I'm like, you got to do something there. Of course, Arsenal, they're going to try to come up. They're going to try to win to stay in the title race. If Arsenal win tomorrow, they are still in the title race. If they lost tomorrow, I don't think they're in a title race. If we lost tomorrow, we're still in top 4. For us, yes, I will want 3 points. Of course, very important. But for us, if we lose, it's going to be disappointment, right? But it's not going to be that bad, like, you feel so disappointed and you just want to cry. It's not going to be like that. But for Arsenal, it's going to be like that. It's going to feel like they have lost something, or somebody has died, something like that. They're going to feel that way. So this is why Chelsea need to make Arsenal life difficult at Stamford Bridge. And Enzo Maresca said that in a press conference yesterday, we're going to try to make their life difficult. And if they do that, fantastic, man. Fantastic. I'll be very, very happy. Apologies for those noises. I know they're annoying, especially if you have a headset. So apologies. I gotta wear my glasses because I can't see properly. I can see properly. My eyes are feeling a little bit, today. I think you can still see my eyes, right? Yeah, because there's a light flexing in my eyes right here. I didn't say that properly. Anyway, that's not the thing I'm talking about. let's continue Stamford Bridge. So Stamford Bridge is going to be loud, noisy tomorrow, especially it's London Derby. This is Arsenal, we always want to win. This is Arsenal. Now, when you take yourself back to the history, myself too, if I take myself back to when we won 7-0 at Stamford Bridge, right? 6-0, I think. Samuel Eto'o opening the first goal, and that was at lunchtime in the afternoon, those lunchtime games at 12:30 kickoff. You think you're going to bowl to it, you think Charlie FC is going to come in, but that day did not. We won 6-0. Eden Hazard scoring a good penalty, as I said, Samuel Eto'o scoring the first goal. And Andre Schule, if you remember Andre Schule, he retired, right? He retired at 31 year old, very young, he retired. He wanted to change his lifestyle. Do you guys remember Andre Schule? I think some people remember Andre Schule. He did climb a cold mountain, a very freezing mountain without a shirt, just a pant and the shoes. Crazy, but he survived. A very cold. It's insane. He wanted to do that, and he's doing it, I think, up to now. He's crazy guy. He's a German. But, yeah, he gave us a good goal, I remember. And then history, right? I'm just talking about Chelsea and Arsenal, the history. It's the game we won. I remember, I think that was in 2005 when Frank Lampard passed to Essien, Michael Essien, and Michael Essien from midfield, very close to the midfield, and then he cracked that goal. He shot the shot, and the shot just went, like the ball went flying, man. Ooh, and then straight in the corner. I think we won 3-1, if I remember. Van Persie scored for Arsenal, that one. I remember exactly, I was watching that game in 2005. And then from that, we went, Jose Mourinho came on, and then we won again. Arsenal Wenger tried to fight Jose Mourinho, They were always an enemy there. They tried to fight. That's a good thing about London Derby, because there's always that crash. And I like that. I remember Thomas Tuchel, when we played Tottenham at Stamford Bridge, there was a fight, him and Antonio Conte, right? Those London Derby games, they feel good, and this is why I feel some kind of confidence tomorrow. Gonna do something. Something's gonna happen, and I can't wait. I really can't wait to see this game. I was more worried about the Liverpool game. We lost, of course. I was more worried about that because I thought we were gonna get, kicked 5-8-0, something like that. I was feeling that way, but we did not. We survived, only 2-1, that's good. But this one, I'm looking at Arsenal. I'm looking at, we can do something up here. We can cook them, I think so. They're dropping form. They're not serious. So let's see what's going to happen. Let's see. Now let's go to the lineup. What is happening? Now, the lineup, it's a very similar lineup like we see all the time, right? Finally, we have a first team choice. We have that. It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time at this football club. We did not have a team, not a B team, a team that we know, okay, this player is going to start, this player is going to start, this one, we know the defender, we know the goalkeeper, we know the midfield. We didn't have that. Enzo Maresca came in, he set up the standard. This is what I want, and he's not scared about saying something. If something is wrong, he's saying it. He said about Reece James, he need to take more leadership, more mature. We need more mentality like a leader. Captain has to speak out louder in the dressing room, etc., etc. We saw that Enzo Maresca stood up and, confront Reece James and say to him, you got to be serious, mate, And Reece James, he showed that. There was a response, when he saved us, like those clearance he was clearing, it's just insane. That was fantastic from Reece James. So he responded very well, and that's a very good captain responding. That's what we want. And look, again, I think this game tomorrow, this is Arsenal. I'm looking at it 2-1. Oh, 3-1. They're going to be goals. And I hope Chelsea win. They're going to be goals. They will be goals. The only thing about Chelsea defense is very dodgy and very shaky. And that's why I'm scared when I'm looking at Chelsea. I'm like, defensively, we are bad. Defensively, we are so bad. So let's see. What's going to happen. We need to punish them. Remember, we lost 5-0 at Emirates Stadium at Arsenal last season. We went there. Kai Havertz made his celebration, like this. Like I said yesterday, if Jackson score a goal, my face is gonna be here. I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna try to do that if Jackson scored. Yeah, Kai Havertz, that day when he scored that, I was an enemy in football, not in real life, just in football. I was an enemy right there, and he did not respect us after we gave him a Champions League. He disrespect us very, very bad, Like he said, at winning the Champions League with Arsenal, that's going to mean more to him. He said something like that, and he was kicked out of the Champions League, and I was very, very happy about that. Very, very happy. So, I was talking about the lineup, right? So, Sanchez, of course, there's no goalkeeper at the moment Chelsea love, and Sanchez has a support from Chelsea Football Club. Chelsea thinks Sanchez is going to be one of the best goalkeeper in the world, and these mistakes is going to be, Enzo Maresca is going to work on him, and it's going to be fine. They are not worried about his mistake. Look, I'll repeat this again. I think I said it about 3-4 videos ago. If we find ourselves in top 2, only 1 point between Liverpool and Chelsea. If that happened and we're in January, you got to think about that. You got to think. And the transfer window is open, and Sanchez he looks dodgy like that, and the defense looks dodgy. You have to make a sign. You have to get a goalkeeper. You have to get a defender, because you have to protect that, because there's a chance for you to win the Premier League. There's a big chance for you. So you got to think ahead. So Chelsea, don't smoke. Whatever you are smoking, I don't know, ganja or marijuana, whatever you are smoking, please get it out of your head. You got to look ahead. What about if this happened? What are we going to do? So I'm just looking at we got to think quickly, because, there's a big chance. There's a big chance. Under Enzo Maresca, there's a big chance. And Enzo Maresca said in a press conference, somebody asked him about if he's friends with Pep Guardiola, and that was a tricky question, but he said he's friend with Pep Guardiola, and he's thankful to work under Pep Guardiola. He has learned a lot under Pep Guardiola. That is a good thing to hear. That is a very, very good thing to hear. And they talk about Mikel Arteta, Arsenal manager, him too, but he has his own way of playing football. I was like, oh, okay. But Enzo Maresca looks like Pep Guardiola, his knowledge. Like, if you look at Chelsea, the way they are playing right now, if you look at the way we're moving the ball, like we're getting the ball quickly, we're not losing the ball and then struggle to get the ball back. We are getting the ball very quickly. That is type Pep Guardiola type football. A little bit here and there you can see. And I'm so happy, right? Who cares? I don't care if we're playing Pep football at Chelsea, because we want to improve. We want to improve, man. So Sanchez start in goal, and I just hope those mistakes. Against Arsenal, if you make those mistakes, they will punish you. They will punish you. They will score goals. It's Arsenal. It's not Nottingham Forest. I won't disrespect Nottingham Forest. Right now, they're number 3 on the table. They're doing fantastic this season. And I hope they go down. I hope they go down. But you got to give them credit. They are doing fantastic, Nottingham Forest. I'm surprised they are number 3. It's crazy. It's crazy. This is why we love Premier League, because Premier League is very difficult to understand, unpredictable, man. You can't know who is coming. It's just crazy. Look at Manchester City falling down and losing to Bournemouth 2-0. I love the Premier League, man. It's good. It's very, very good. Now, This defense we know, right? Rhys James is fit and nobody is injured, only Kopama. Only Kopama, but I think Enzo Maresca is playing mind games here with Arsenal. I think so. I have a feeling he's playing mind games. Because Arsenal knows Kopama is their star, right? So he's trying to play mind games. And that's a good thing. That's a very, very good thing. So Rhys James, Wesley Fofana, Cornwell, and Cucurella for me start. Look, Enzo, if you can hear me, Enzo Maresca, do not, I repeat that again, do not start, who is this guy? I forgot his name. I know his name. Where Cucurella is, Cucurella has to start this game. He has to start. But people, they were saying Cucurella is going to be cooked by Saka. No. Do not start Malo Gusto. I remember now, Malo Gusto, yeah. If we see Malo Gusto on the left back and Rhys James on the right back, Rhys James on the right back is fine, but on the left back we need Cucurella. Malo Gusto does not make an impact. Yes, we have that extra man in the midfield, right? When we attack, sometimes it comes in the midfield like Cucurella. Cucurella does fantastic job when it comes in the midfield because we have that extra man. We look like we are 12, you know. I like Cucurella energy. Malo Gusto does not do anything. We saw that that last game, you know. We're going to be under pressure if we play Malo Gusto. So I hope he changes. He started playing Cucurella, right? And then suddenly he changes, started playing Malo Gusto. I'm like, what are you doing? That's the only mistake I see Enzo Maresca doing tomorrow. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. So, in the midfield, I think this is what Enzo Maresca has done. Caicedo and Lavia. And fantastic. We have balance. Finally, we have balance in the midfield. You know, things are looking fantastic. Things are looking good. There's a balance in the midfield. I like it. You know, I really, really like it. Enzo Fernandez, the guy cannot play football nicely in the Premier League. Maybe Premier League is not for him. But this is what I think. I think certain managers and their philosophies are different from other players. Other players cannot fit in a certain system, certain philosophy and some manager. If Enzo Maresca goes to Manchester City, I can tell you that he may not do well. If he goes to La Liga, maybe he may be good. And there was a rumor about 3-4 days ago, Enzo Fernandez linked to Real Madrid, and Tchouameni comes to Chelsea. Those rumors, right? Let's see in January. You never know. I would take Tchouameni 100%. But Enzo Fernandez is not going to be starting in a Chelsea game. In a conference league like that, I think he will, right? And he had 3 assists yesterday in the conference league. It's a good thing because we have 2 teams that playing. This is a very, very good thing. And then we haven't lost in the press conference. That's in a conference league. I'm saying press conference in a conference league. So Caicedo, fantastic player. Caicedo is changing. He's looking more like Kante when you see him playing. He's winning tackles and he's everywhere. Caicedo, everywhere on the pitch. I like it. You know, he's a fantastic baller, fantastic player. You go to Madueke, you go to Palmer, you go to Pedro Neto, and you go to Jackson. That is the strongest Chelsea team against Arsenal. You know, very, very good. Now, if we don't see Palmer, Nkunku start there, or Joao Felix. So we have option. So I'm not worried. You know, if we want to protect Palmer, if it's not going to be in tomorrow. So let's see. For me, it's a win tomorrow. It's a win. If a draw, I don't want to draw. I really want to win. You know, I really want to win because we lost. This is Liverpool, right? In the Premier League. We lost. So we need to win. We need to get back to winning ways. Yeah. So I will see you soon, guys. Let me know down in the comment what do you think about all this stuff we said today. I will see you soon. Have a lovely day, wherever you are. And God bless.